Hey everyone, morning. So good morning, it's Monday the 12th of October. Sorry, I just want to tune in and yeah, thank you for being here. I hope you've all had a great week. I just want to show you this. This, as I was setting up this morning, just popped out. So I think Spirit wants to tell us something before I even shuffled. Endless possibilities, number 38 there, and that added up amounts to 11. So this deck here, I think it was this one, yeah, this deck here don't need to use anymore because we already have our card from this deck, but they are beautiful, aren't they? Don't know if you can see, really beautiful cards. And this is Call of the Muse, look at that one, yeah, beautiful. So it looks like we've got endless possibilities today, and that one's the 7 Energies Oracle by Colette Baron Reid, and Colette Baron Reid does quite a few. And I've had a bit of a mare this morning, as we say in Yorkshire, because I was trying to set up in a different space, because remember last week I said that we might set up in a different space, and Spirit wasn't having it. Okay, Spirit was having none of it at all. So I've ended up faffing around for about an hour, and I've ended up back here. So it looks like this is where we need to be, guys, because I think Spirit likes to be in this space. I must admit it's really cozy, so small table or not, this is where we're going to be for the immediate future. The room I was going to set up in upstairs is now occupied anyway, so I was trying to set up in my dining area, but nah, didn't feel the same, didn't look the same, and there was no way to put the ancestors, so I think they missed us, so they said, nah, you're going back there. So hello everyone, I'm rambling a little bit. I really hope you've had a good week. I hope that the message of last Monday resonated with you. And yeah, should we get into it and see what Spirit has for us today? So we already have Endless Possibilities, number 11, which as we know is a master number and a spirit number. And 1111 is very auspicious. Very strong message there that your guides and spirits are with us. So, and as I shuffle, I just want to say thank you to our guides and our ascended masters, to our guardian angels, and of course the beloved ancestors of who we've inherited the most wonderful traits. We want to thank you for guiding us in our lives. We know you're with us every day, even if we don't always acknowledge you, and we apologise for that. And we want to thank you for pushing us towards our triumphs, and also for supporting us in perhaps the times that are maybe a little less joyful. So oh, there we go. Looks like Spirit is really talking today. So we have taking risks. Yeah, taking risks. All right. So perhaps by taking these risks, we're opening ourselves up to the endless possibilities. So what I wanted to do is look at our energies, one of the energies, but also then look at the destiny where we're heading to. But this one came out first, so I'm just going to follow the order. And then this final third oracle is one by, this is the Magic of You oracle. Yeah, and that one I wanted to unlock anything that's hidden, any hidden truths or any hidden energies that we might need to be contemplating. So we'll have a look at that now and just see what Spirit wants us to pay attention to. Okay, so this is our energies, this is destiny and where we're heading this week, the energy for this week. This is what we need to pay attention to. So let's see. I'll just shuffle a couple more times. And then, of course, we'll use the tarot to clarify. And you know the Goddess Tarot is my new favourite. So we'll be using the Goddess Tarot that I unboxed last week. I just want to thank everyone for being here because the channel is growing. It looks like my stats are getting better. I do this just because I like doing it, and I love sharing the messages. They're really powerful for me, and the feedback I'm getting is that they are actually proving to be quite powerful for some of you. So, oh, there we go. So Divine Melanated Feminines, thank you for giving me the opportunity. Ooh, okay, that's an interesting one. It's quite a dark looking card, that one. Can you see that? I think it's a lady with some kind of mask on, and it says, I'll read it, be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so what I'm reading here is that some of us are often in a hurry to know the answers. Yeah? We want to know what's going on, who's doing what, etc. And that taking risks, I feel, tunes in very much with the be still. Yeah? Now I'm going to have a read from the book for taking risks and see what it actually says with regards to that one. Because taking risks can be positive or it can be negative, can't it? Depends on whether it's a calculated risk or not. So it says a high plateau is a large flat area of land that is significantly higher than the landscape around it. So if you can see that. The sides, at least 2 or 1, are sheer and steep. These formations are typically caused by the upwelling of volcanic magma, tectonic movement, or even erosion. Some indigenous groups call these tableaus tepui, which means house of the gods. All right, so when you stand at the edge of one of the sheer walls, you can feel that you are in the place of the gods. The sacred landscape wants you to know, when you draw this card, it is time to take a step beyond the normal everyday life. Taking some risks, face your fears, do things in a new and even unorthodox way. Listen more to your inner voice than to the voices and opinion of others. Rather than running from potential failure, embrace it. History has shown that those willing to face failure will often succeed in a massive way later. So have a look at where do you feel that you've perhaps been failing. I don't really like that word because I think we do have to be careful of our language. And face it. Push through it. Is there a way that you could do it the same thing but better? Don't necessarily give up on whatever it is you thought was failing. Just maybe try a different way. See it from a different angle. And if this involves other entities, then perhaps just by being still, you will find out. I think you've got, it's reflecting there. You will find out what it is you need to face. Maybe the enemy will come up within your stillness. Maybe the enemy is inside yourself, because you have endless possibilities. Yeah. And that enemy may not be external. That enemy may well be the thoughts that you're having about your failure, the thoughts that you're having about yourself and what you're capable of doing. But remember, the possibilities are endless. Okay? So, all right, let me just see if there's anything I need to add to the hex card. Yes, that's right. Didn't I say that? Maybe the enemy is within. It says, do not underestimate the impact you're making. If you sense resistance or feeling frustrated or angry, don't succumb to feeling powerless, because the opposite is true. So that enemy, as I attuned, was not necessarily external. It's about your thoughts about yourself. Yeah? To be mindful that Whatever you feel you've not been successful or where you want to go and you're doubting it, that's the enemy. But be still and it will reveal itself. Is it your tendency to people please? Is it your tendency to doubt yourself? Is it your tendency to look to the opinion of others more so than follow your own intuition? And it's in the stillness that your intuition will rise and grow so that you'll know, and then you'll know what you need to deal with so you can move forward and take those risks. And in so doing, open up those endless possibilities. So let's see what our lovely tarot has to say today. Oh, here we go. So we have Four of Pentacles. We have the Lovers. Wow. Okay. Okay. We have the High Priestess. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Whoa, a lot flying out here today. Son of Wands, Temperance, Three of Pentacles. So, let's have a look. We've got quite a few cards here today. Okay, I think they came out in that order. All right, let's have a look. So we have Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is being in that place of perhaps not feeling you're moving as quickly as you would like. It's a feeling perhaps of being a little stagnated, you're tired. Okay. You're holding on perhaps a little bit too tightly to your financial stability. And that possessiveness is perhaps being a little toxic maybe. So where you're at, is it really making you happy? Or are you just holding on out of fear? The Lovers is a very auspicious card. Some of you may be looking for love or attracting love or wanting love. And it looks as if that is coming towards you. The Lovers is very auspicious in the sense that it's an alignment with your heart center. This man is very much fixated on his woman, isn't he? You can see that. He absolutely adores her, which is great. And the woman, she's raising her head, it says here, to the ancestors in receipt of the blessing that being set down to them. So divine, melanated feminine. This is about union. It's about two energies coming together and producing a space of partnership. So if you're in a partnership, perhaps it's looking that this week there's going to be a deeper connection between the two of you. It's about conscious connection and meaningful relationships. And these perhaps are not necessarily love relationships. It could be a deepening of a friendship. But you can see here, and can you see that they're blessed too. So the ancestors are there with them in the divinity of this connection. For those of you who are single, I feel that this is telling me that that love that you're waiting for is coming towards you, and it's going to be a blessed one because your ancestors are there watching. And look how beautiful this connection is. Look at the intensity and the equality. All right, so we next have the High Priestess, and we love this card, don't we? Because the High Priestess tells you you can have magic. Yeah? You have everything within you. And it represents duality. So it's the divine feminine and the balancing out of that, the two energies. It's a goddess energy. All right? So attune to your goddess energy this week. Tune to your intuition. Remember, this card said it was about tuning into your intuition and being able to take those risks. Okay? So very much a week of listening to yourself. Get out of your head, because it's when you start listening to yourself that these endless possibilities will open themselves up to you. All right. Now we have the Son of Wands, and the Wands cards generally mean creativity, passion, movement. The Son of Wands is the start of something, the creation of something. So this week, it's about, but the Son of Wands often charges in a little bullishly, yeah? Maybe it's not, so you maybe need to exercise some caution. Yes, there's courage and confidence there, okay? And that very much aligns with the taking risks. But in order to be successful, we need to have a plan. So yes, there's that energy there this week, charging forward, taking risks, moving forward. But remember to not be too bullish in that charging forward. Have some kind of a plan, because that over-enthusiasm can mean that you actually go too fast. Sorry, can you see that? Because the holographic, it kind of shines. You don't want you to be going too fast, and so you trip over yourself. All right? We then have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is about coming together in celebration. Three of Pentacles is about teamwork. So look to your team this week with that project that you're starting and with that moving forward. Perhaps you need to look to your team. Yeah, you've got your queen bee, haven't you, in the centre? You notice there's a hive there representing, you know, the kind of hexagonal hive. And you've got your queen in the centre and her two worker bees. And it's about collectively coming together. You're the queen, but you're going to need your worker bees to help you out, right? Don't think that you have to do it alone. Don't think that you are alone. Because if nothing else, Spirit is with you. So even if you're just calling on your spirit team, that's what that's saying, okay? Okay, and finally, we have temperance. All right. So let's have a look. And temperance is about coming into balance, sustainability. So if we look to not charging too far ahead, as we said with the Son of Wands, looking to our team, whether it be our spirit team or our earthly team, to give us the support we need, get out of our head and into our intuition, and don't charge forward far too quickly, then we do have endless possibilities, don't we? Temperance is about maybe taking a pause and just being meditative. So the whole energy of this is about being meditative, being still, about testing the waters, not charging too quickly into anything, all right? So Spirit is warning us to not charge too far ahead, but temper ourselves a little bit, okay? Talk to our team, whether it be earthly team or spirit team. Get into our intuition, okay? Because when we get into our intuitive high priestess self, then we open ourselves up, sorry, put that back there, to the endless possibilities that abound for us. And be mindful that the enemy is probably less likely to be external to us, but more likely to be internally. And that's why we need to get into our heads, into our, tune into our intuition, okay? We need to get out of this energy of holding on to what we already have in a kind of possessive way and not moving forward. This week is about movement and moving forward, but moving forward in a way that's tempered. Okay, and for some of us, there's some love coming in, okay? So remember to open up to your emotional side as well, not be just all about the work, all right? So I have been Pauline Tomlin, Insightful Angel. Thank you very much for tuning in, and remember this week, nothing but endless possibilities for us. Thank you. Have a good week and take care.